Hey, I'm Kev Stone. Welcome back to MotoGP 20 has in free practice the home heroes at the top. Chandra second quicker than Shirota. What did he have for breakfast? So you've got Lowe's, Lucy, Bezzecchi, then Porter Stone down in 7th, top speed up ahead of Marini, Fernandez and Bulgaro. And then we've got DJ Antonio, Kennett, Gardner and Kazma as well. Not far from home for him. For the Malaysian Ida has Bo Bent Snyder in last. So he's going to draw on a pretty mixed up qualifying too. He's going to be Kaspar, it's going to be Navarro, Bastianini and Andy as well. As you've got Gardner there too. It's going to be fun. So here goes Stone then. One lap in qualifying two. Can he get anywhere near that 32? Oh, he's a bit wide already in the first corner. That is not a good start. Got another pit lane here. Releasing Rodders right onto the racing line. As he approaches 180 miles per hour. And they accelerate hard out the hairpin. This really is a lap of two halves. You've got this very fast for the first half of the lap. And then it gets a bit tristier from here on out. Left-hander always struggled there compared to opponents. And you just shut the bike at the left-hander. Try and get the power as much as you can through the next left. Be careful through the next right as well. Again, you kind of shut the bike there, but the curb on the inside's a bit high. So you've got to be careful. Definitely the first set to Stone's weak as compared to the rest. Right, first, second, even fourth sets is alright. Even though he's not that great into the final corner. As demonstrated. And only a 34.6. That is not good, man. As Lutia at the top, just ahead of Delaporte and Baldessari. Less than a 10 separate the top four of teammate Shirota in fourth lead in the second row. Or Luti's team, which I say. And then Stone in fifth, despite not having a great lap. Top speed up still, middle of the second row ahead of Navarro. We've got Gardner, Marini and Kennett. Bastianini, Fernandez and Kazman and Andy Lowe's and DJ Antonio with Chandra. What are you doing down there in 16th ahead of Bulliger and Bezzecchi? But first of all, lots of fuel for this race. You may have noticed that with those two straights. And also for tyres, for once we're going to go maybe a bit hard. It might be a medium hard race. Medium felt very good in practice. It was definitely the best combo. But can it last 8 laps? Only one way to find out. As let's see what the rest of the grid have gone for. Medium soft for Delaporte, medium hard for Lutia, medium for Baldessari. So already on the front row we've seen lots of different combos. A soft medium from a hard for Bezzecchi. Oh, Bastianini, should I say? What the hell? Soft medium for Kazma. Soft medium, Nakashima, Vergate. This is really strange. You had gone one extreme or the other. You've gone soft or hard, apart from the back couple rows. A Stone revs it up, middle of the second row to get underway. That is often the second phase of the launch. He gets a fantastic getaway. These into the first corner. Perfect start, but now he's dragging everyone along to the hairpin. Well, he's hoping that this can only end well. It's gone a bit wide, Stone. But he holds on ahead of Shirota. As Vergate of O Spaniard Garza to 19th. Oh, Chandra down to 27th. Home fans will be heartbroken, just like Luca Marini fans will be. Big news for the championship. And DJ Antonio's joined him. Navarro down in 13th too. Not a great start. For speed up here, apart from Stone leading. No signs of Kennett either. Or Surin. As Ben Snyder up to 17th ahead of Martin. As Luti back up to second ahead of teammate Shirota. As the bike doesn't seem to want to turn right. Bit wide in the final corner, Stone. I mean, he did keep it in third as well, which is not good. As Kinnett rounds out the top 10. The 2-ton of White boys in pursuit. Then Bashini and Baldassari. Gardner into the points ahead of Martin. Kazma on the surge back as well. Ahead of Dixon to 21st. So those could be one of those races for the Brit. Stone with the very early apex. A shorter back ahead of Luti, thanks to the turn, and Fernandez up to 8th ahead of Nakashima. Manzi to 9th ahead of Ben Snyder. Going pretty well for Stone early on here as well, though. Got to be careful on the old tyres. Baldassari in 7th back with old teammate Fernandez. Lily back to second ahead of Shirota. As Corsi in 17th ahead of Gardner. Fergie to 11th ahead of Andy. As he's not far from Mohamed, is the Indonesian. Goes on to the points ahead of fellow countryman Martin. That's those for 35-4, leading away. And that 35-7 though for Stone, leading. Steady pace. A bit slower than we maybe expected. There we go, that's more like it. 34-6 for DJ Antonio as he rides with rage further down the field. So he's attacking the podium places already. Got 8th gap for Stone. Is he actually gapping them? Surely not possible. As Navarro down to 23rd having a shocker. Okay, seemingly not wanting to be in this title battle. Really has dropped back a second lead for Stone. We are in the middle part of the race. This is where he tends to be pretty decent. As Baldassari up to 6th ahead of Della Porta. Della Porta having none of it. Neither is Baldassari. Sticks up to 18th ahead of Corsi. Stone not losing too much in that third sector. That is pretty good in this race. Only lost 600ths there. Sticks up to 18th ahead of Corsi. Mirrors up to 23rd ahead of Navarro now as well. Jorge expected to be the top speed up maybe this season, but Stone's definitely taking that title race. Those battling with Luti, Bashini in 3rd, Shirota 2nd. Nakashima now rounds out the top 10. Behind Bezecchi and Fernandez who are battling hard over 8th. Luti down to 5th ahead of Baldassari or not. Baldassari moving up the order. Kazma into the top 20 ahead of Gardner. Got 1.6. Are you kidding? It's just one corner and a straight. How is it 1.6 the gap now? Can you hear that behind? I know, it's nothing. It is nothing behind. It's a rarity this season. 1.7 second lead for Stone. Trying to put away around the halfway mark of this Grand Prix of Thailand. Let's put her going 16th ahead of Dixon. Luti dropping down the order already. That is not good for the second half. This race for the Swiss racer who's looking good in the championship. where he has crawled his way towards the front after a dreadful start to the season. All the way into the top 3 now, but I'm doing some of that work here. It's 34.9. 1.4 second lead. Because everyone just slows it down a bit in this middle part of the race, should I say. That's Martin ahead of Canet. The 12 guys are having a race as well. For Formula E, not Formula E, Moto E front runner. Back in Moto 2 and loving it. Into the top 10 ahead of Nakashima. As Dixon into the points of it, Andy. It's like the 23rd out of Ben Snyder. You see, just wiggling a bit on the brakes, the bike. The gap is 1.9. Dixon up to 14 ahead of Vergate. Navarro into the top 20 now. Navarro is coming alive. Way too late for the race though. Up to 20 ahead of Gardner. Here's the home hero up to 24th. Fortunately, after that blitz in free practice. Been nowhere near that speed though. About in half of that 24th as well as Manzi up to 14th ahead of Dixon. Envy Augusta having a day. There's one team that deserves that, it's definitely Envy Augusta. As fast as that from Stone, sticking it into the 34s. Could this be a rare Moto2 victory for the championship leader? But one that maybe puts one hand on that title crown here. So got 1.7 to Shirota. He's trying to stick with him, Mr. German. On lap 6 of 8 here, as Navarro up to 17 out of Verga. You got the burners on too there, Jorge. There's DJ turn up to 26 there of Roberts. Poor race for the American. And here comes Shirota, 1.5 the gap now. Now normally in the last 2 that sort of races where Stone struggles, but bike feels really good at the moment. It's not like he's in cruise control, but you can see the bike's not all over the place. 1.1 the gap now to Shirota. As here comes the unbelievable speed once again. As the Porter up to 7th ahead of Bastianini. Navarro into the point out of Dixon. So the speed up at least retrieving some points. We go 34.7. Shirota and lows. Look at that, into the 33s out of nowhere. Gotta love it. Well, these top 3 have really pulled away from the rest as Martin into the top 10 of Fernandez. You can see Stone, lots of fuel. Lots of power too in the bank. Oh, he's outbraked himself slightly. The gap's still over a second. He's got Lutin 5th now. Ahead of Bezecchi. Ramirez up to 23rd of the Ponds. Or not. As Garner gets involved with DJ Antonio. Gap down to less than a second for the first time in, what, 4 laps? Shirota really pushing hard. Right in the tail now is the German. Half a second back. So now the toughest lap of the race, the final lap. As mid 34s won't cut it. And here comes Lowe's as well. Luti up to 4th now. Everyone pushing on. As Baldassarre rounds out the top 5 ahead of Della Porta. Trying to use some of that power too, Stone. As Navarro up to 40 ahead of Manzi. Need to break Schrotter in the first set to hit, but half a second back for the German. That's not breaking, that's putting it along. He's got Baldassarre up to 5th ahead of Baschini. You see 3/10 the gap now. Half a lap to go. Bit wide from Stone. But the bike's still not ragged, not out of control like it was the last couple of races in the last few laps. Everything is still. It's poised for a final corner duel. Oh no! It's poised for a final corner fall. What happened to Stone? Schrotter ends, both 3/10 out of those. Then there's Luti, and then we won't speak about the rest. Manzi got the final point. Surin retired. But Stone's lead is over 52 points ahead. Of Luti's up to 2nd. Marini down to 3rd. Then we've got Bezzecchi, Schrotter the big winner, up into the top 5. Ahead of Fernandez, Navarro, and Nakashima. Baschini, those into the top 10 now ahead of Baldassarre and Gardner. And then we've got Garzo, Budaga, Raffin, Manzi up to 27th ahead of Surin. Sky Racing Team VR46, 13 ahead of Liquid Modi Intact. Then Mark VDS Oakley Team Moto2, just 10 points ahead of Ataya Trans into the top 5 ahead of Speed Up Racing. Then Red Bull Ostag, Sports HP, Grassini. MV Augusta no longer last, tied with Honda Team Asia for 15th. We won't talk about that final corner, okay? It never happened. Stone was in control, and then Ayan teleported him down to 5th. Unbelievable what Ayan's are doing. See, 2020, what a year. As he got full reputation, lots of credits, and almost perfect in everything. Just raced him, just got held up on one lap, so he was actually too slow on one lap because he got held up for the whole of the lap. Otherwise, would have been perfect. So check out the technical staff candidates. So we've got Emily Jones, who is an improvement, but not in what we need, unfortunately. So probably won't think about adding her just yet. Come on, engine. Oh, come on. What is it? That's enhanced extension. Fuel consumption reduction, that's probably the one we want to get. Oh, along with that node as well, fuel consumption reduction. So we're going to have to wait until the next race to get that. So I have everyone on research, as it's a triple header coming up. First up, it's a Train Rim Motegi in Japan, the Fairpire Circuit in Australia, and the Saman International Circuit Malaysia for a break. And then Cesar Vanardi, the Circuit Ricardo Tomo in Spain. And with over a 50-point lead now, just 100 points to play for, you're probably looking at your Moto2 title champion. Looking extremely happy as well at that prospect. But first, we've got to look out at some teams, don't we? Look out for some actual teams, maybe? I mean, there are Honda and Ducati teams to join, aren't there? There's Yamaha, there's Suzuki. There's all types. So let's start negotiations with basically everyone we can. Even Aprilia. I know, stop shaking your head. Just going to avoid all the high chances. Basically just the medium chances at the moment. Oh, we can't choose anyone else. Are you kidding? Come on. Well, we've got Suzuki, Honda, Aprilia and Yamaha. Actually, I'll interrupt that one. Let's get Ducati in there, surely. Ducati, Yamaha, Honda and Suzuki. Sorry, KTM. And Aprilia. We'll see what will happen. So we've got more technical candidates. Edward Harvey. Oh, hello. We'll lose on electronics, but everything else is... it gains. Including engine. Again, that's maybe something to think about for next season. Not this season, but next season as... no interest in you, Thomas Kramer. So yeah, let's see what happens at the Modal Grand Prix of Japan and comes with the negotiations as well next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.